Sorry about that. You know, I'm not going to mention any names, but I think a lot of us may know what I'm talking about. Um, a couple of months, about a month or two ago, actually a couple months ago, actually a couple months ago, um, I started noticing on my Blimp app on my Xbox 360. Started noticing on my Blimp app on my Xbox 360 that all of a sudden some of the shows that I would review, and I'm going to mention this, I think, in one of my DVD Blu-ray updates. But some of the shows that not that I review, but some of the review shows that I watch, like from Linkara, Nostalgia Critic, Bob Shows, if you will, um, Animat, you name it. I started noticing that a majority of what I normally be able to watch on there without any problem was now blimp.com only. In other words, unless you have a mobile device or whatever, you could only watch blimp.com. You can only watch this stuff on blimp.com, or unless you have a device that allows you to watch it on there. Now, I was wondering what was going on. Now, I know I said I wouldn't mention any names, but I got to mention it anyway. I'm going to mention it anyway. I guess I just mentioned it anyway. But the point is, I kept wondering what was going on with Blimp. Why wasn't I able to watch Linkara's reviews of Atop the Fourth Wall, of some of his vlog movie reviews? Why wasn't I able to watch any more Nostalgia Critic on there, or Animat, or Bob Shoes? Seeing as though Blimp is the only place sometimes, with the exception of Daily Motion and now Maker.tv and even Hitbox, places like that. Why couldn't I watch the programming on there? And then it hit me that something may have happened. That something may have happened between Blimp and Microsoft. So I looked online, and I think I found an article or two that's indicated Blimp had ended some kind of agreement with Microsoft, or something happened to a Blimp took away basically made all the videos now blimp.com exclusives. In other words, Linkara you could only watch on there now on blimp.com. Same with Nostalgia Critic and all that. And I was wondering what happened. Was it something on Microsoft's end? Was it something on Blimp's end? I understand that I think Blimp got bought out by somebody. I'm not really sure. Blimp got bought out maybe by Disney or something. I'm not really sure. Okay, here it is. Trying to find more information on it. But you basically, if you type in Blimp Xbox 360 into Google search, pretty much can see a lot of people are talking about it. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about it since the summer and all that. That's basically when it started happening. And I don't understand why you would do this. So I'm going to look up some information here, and I'm going to go by some articles here. Here's one from the Xbox forums on July 2nd of this year. And it still kind of bugs me why. Now, here's what one person says. I'm not going to say any names, but this is what they said. They said, Blimp app isn't updating. By that I mean new episodes aren't appearing in the new tab, and any new episodes are marked as what is viewable on Blimp, as only viewable on Blimp. I have heard rumors that Blimp has cut off support for the app. Is this true? I'm not sure it is because the status page says it's working just fine. So I'm rather confused about why I suddenly can't watch anything on the Xbox now. Could someone please help me figure this out? Now, someone from Xbox apparently replied, and they just said, just to clarify, are you unable to watch anything on the Blimp app? Is the app just not updating with new content to view? If by chance you are unable to watch anything on the app, I would suggest to uninstall and reinstall the Blimp app. No. And it says you can navigate to our Blimp app troubleshooting page for steps to do that. And that was off the Xbox forums back in July. Now I know this may sound like old news to some people, but still it's like, Why would you do this? Why would you take something off, basically an alternative to other video sites? Now, several people over at The Escapist had something to say, and again, I'm not going to say any names, but some people have been talking about this for, I guess, over the past few months or something. It said one person says back on June 24th, and again, I'm not saying anything, but one person says, "So I've been noting trouble with Blimp not updating quickly, up to 2-week delays in new episode appearances, or updating as Blimp.ev only content. I finally sent Blimp a message asking about it, and I got a reply saying they've ended all support for the Xbox version of Blimp and will not release any content for it. This is a problem for me since I'm without computer access currently. I have to use my Xbox for watching the various series I follow or even to make this post. Has anyone heard about this? I can't find any official announcement. Xbox support still has instructions how to install it. And I've even seen Blimp for Xbox Live ads. What the hell's going on?" Okay, that's from one person. Other people have said, it sucks if that's true. I have to rely on the multiple people uploading stuff on YouTube, something which probably wouldn't get much support if Blimp's video player didn't frequently just refuse to work for unknown reasons, which of course doesn't support the original artist, with the exception of the couple who actually already upload stuff there, like Angry Joe, Bennett the Sage, I bet on a massive delay. Wouldn't surprise me though, Blimp have always struck me as either massive blanks, competent, or both. So, that's from another person. Another poster says they need achievement hunter videos to keep them occupied when they're sick of trying to be productive. She said the really weird thing is Channel Awesome content is still coming out, but sometimes it's slow updates. Of all the shows I've been watching on the app, shows like Diamanda aren't popular enough to have ever been on it. Only Rooster Teeth / content is updating as blimp.com only. The only solution I was offered by the email exchange was an invitation to watch the shows on the website on my phone. Unfortunately, while that's definitely an option for this site, smartphones are not really capable of playing 20 to 120 minute videos without killing the battery. Well, hopefully my situation changes and I can go back to watching a bunch of 30-year-olds playing video games. Now, no one really could understand why they did this. I mean, I don't really understand. I mean, it's obvious that how people like Rowdy Reviewer. I saw one of his uploads because I'm subscribed to him, and one of the options you can watch a show on is Daily Motion. So apparently, Blimp doing what they're doing is not just affecting people that watch it on Xbox 360, but it's affecting a lot of other people as well, because sometimes, watching it on the Xbox 360 or other devices like Xbox One, PS3, or PS4, is probably the best option. This is why, in a sense, I'm finally going to be getting this week. Me and my mom, I'm going to be getting us some tablets, mostly the Kindle Fires. And the reason for that is because I'm getting sick and tired of this. I really am. I'm really getting sick and tired of this kind of crap happening. I mean, and all because certain other video sites out there have to deal with copyright protection. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. To me, something needs to be done about this. And if something isn't done, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to turn their back. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to turn their back on sites like Blimp and other sites related to it. They're not going to, deal with this. They're not going to like it. So, I don't know. So, apparently its parent company is Maker Studios, which is owned by Walt Disney, by the Walt Disney Company. Its parent company is the Walt Disney Company. So, yeah. And I've noticed that people like Doug Walker, Nostalgia Critic, and all them have been going over to there, not just because maybe it's owned by Disney now and they probably get paid a little bit more, but mostly for the fact that I think it's a better alternative. And it even shows here, it says you got Nostalgia Critic on there and all that, so he's on there. You got people, you got stuff on there, so you have the channels up on there, so that's pretty good. So yeah, it it just surprises me why Blimp would do this. And I don't know if it's just something they're going through right now. Maybe because they were bought out, by because maybe the parent company sold to Disney. Maybe they're being defiant about it. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, to me, this is kind of stupid as to why you would do this. I mean, I'm not trying to say maybe they have a reason for it. I don't. I just think, Blimp, I think Blimp needs to, work out what they're doing, with Microsoft, with Xbox, and see what's happening. To me, to me, it's like, to me, it's like, you know, you get a lot of people that depend on Blimp. So why would you take it off? So why would you end it? Why would you kill one of the apps that you have for it? I mean, I know Blimp.tv and other video sites out there have various outlets for the content to be seen. I get that. But to me, Blimp was one of those areas that when I first started getting into these sites, that was that alternative. They were basically like, okay, we're the alternative that you can see, you can go to, and you can upload your stuff and even watch stuff that normally would be copyrighted, claimed, or unviewable in other areas because of copyright claims and all that. So to me, that's what I looked at with Blimp. So I don't know. I mean, is this truly? I mean, the thing is, the application still works. That's what's funny. A lot of the videos that are on there before this happened still are playable. But to me, this is kind of like, why? Is it completely dead, or is this just something going on that we don't know? That's what the title of this audio video is. Did Blimp TV kill its Xbox app? I don't know. Let me know. Or end its Xbox app. Let me know what you guys think down below. And but to me, it's just something that when you were looking for an alternative, yeah, you still get the alternative. It's just that it all depends on the device that you watch Blimp on. I mean, let's be honest. On the computers, they don't really come out. Blimp, with all due respect, they're a great video site, but it takes a while for the video to upload at times. And it doesn't matter what speed you're on. It takes a while to upload. And maybe I can understand it's because they're doing HD. I get that. But still, it's like, I mean, I know it's been a few months and everything, but still, it's kind of disappointing. I mean, I keep going to the Blimp app on Xbox 360 and hoping there's going to be some new stuff that I can watch on the 360, but no. It's always blimp.com only. But we'll see what happens. Maybe things will turn around. Maybe something will be worked out. I don't know what's going on, but let me know what you guys think. And